What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the afternoon show on a Thursday afternoon. Got my main man Joe here with me.
Yo, yo,
Joe, what is up, man?
dude, we had the worst luck with Jaden McDaniels yesterday. He pretty much dropped. I went way too heavy because I love the play so much, and I forgot it is gambling. The referees can take your player out the game. That's exactly what happened. He had 3 fouls in like the first 8 minutes of the game. I'm like, God damn. Then ended up filing out. So clearly there was an agenda, but nevertheless, we don't cry about it. We doing good. We did smash that Minnesota plus 190. I told everybody like I'm strong about that one. Lakers are going home in the first round. They got it done.
I do have to admit, I did think the Lakers, as far as the series, that actually we're gonna lose it. I was gonna admit last night I did think that they were gonna take that game.
I
Gosh,
called it up.
they
I
just
said 5, right?
yeah, they just weren't even.
Dude, there's too
They
many
just weren't
factors.
even.
There's just too many factors, bro. The team just got there. They haven't had time to mesh. JJ is still a new coach, but guess what's gonna happen next year? They are gonna be a fucking force to deal with next year. Like, because he's clearly trading the whole bench. Like everybody on the bench is like, they all know it. Darden Connect was in Charlotte, then a failed physical. He ended up coming back.
Yeah.
And then he doesn't really play. So he knows he's getting traded. Like,
For sure, for sure. Looks like the stream had trouble starting, but it looks like we're back now. So, wait a couple minutes, let some more people get in here. Yeah. What else was last night?
so here, I could recap yesterday if you want me to just kill some time for a second.
Sure. Yeah.
All right. So Rockets did exactly what I said they were going to do on the show. They pushed the damn pace. They exposed Golden State as being slow and old, and that's exactly what they did. We did have the over 203 in that game because I knew it was an elimination game, and I knew the Rockets were going to score, and I thought Steph and Jimmy were going to like score too. So 203 and a half, like that is extremely too low. That game soared over. It was 131 to 116. I did lose a unit on the live bet because I bet Golden State plus 9.5. I was like, well, they'll keep it respectable. No, that game was over. But the bench warmers did get in and cut the lead down from 30 something down to 13. So much so that Udoka put his starters back in. And what did Kerr do? He left them out. It's 7 minutes left in the fourth. Dude, you could have closed that game. Like, whatever. So,
Yep.
now the whole thing is if they lose the next game in Golden State, and this is an even series at 3-3, that's going to bite them in the ass. Like, and I hope so. I can't, well, yeah, never mind. I'm not going to bash anybody, but we all know how I feel about Steve Kerr.
Right.
Fred VanVleet finally showed up yesterday. He had 26 points in a major way. So I guess his shooting drought is over. He was 4 from 6 from the 3. The dude couldn't miss. Yeah. So that was the Rockets. And then I'm pulling up Minnesota. Well, I'm not gonna harp on it. We already talked about it. They just bigger, deeper. Well, no Diddy. And just the better team, in my opinion. Nikolai Alexander came off the bench, did what he had to do. Minnesota is a scary team. That is a scary 8-man rotation. Like, they have so many different ways they can beat you. So, and the other thing is, I knew Minnesota was looking ahead because they wanted to get the rest for whoever won this Rockets Warriors series, right? Because think about it. If the Rockets take the Warriors to game 7 and lose, or take them to game 6 and lose, right? the Warriors are now more tired, and Minnesota has the rest advantage. Minnesota should dominate game one just based off that alone, right?
Yeah,
So
for sure. Yeah, man. Let's go ahead and get into tonight's action now. First up, got the Knicks playing the Pistons. Pistons are laying 1.5 points. Total on the screen here, we had 213.5, but it's recently moved up to 214 or 214 and a half now. Man, in this game, I I would bet the Knicks. I actually like Lash Knicks here, which I have not been on them the entire the entire thing so like far. Um, but honestly, tonight I have a few other plays, and I just like them a lot more. So like as far as my like actually like official card, I have left them like off, but I do have a small personal play on the Knicks here. Um, just them being the actual like underdog, I just don't think they should be. I locked them in. I believe it was plus 105. It should still be around there now. But yeah, to me, it's just as simple as I mean, the Knicks clear. I mean, well, they obviously want to go ahead and finish this, um, and I just think at this point they are the actually better team. So
dude, I hate to sound like a broken record, but I still think the Pistons pull this one out. Like, I'm not jumping off the bandwagon yet, man. Like, they've been in every game. They've either, and that first game where they lost by 11, they were up by 10 with 9 minutes left, and they just stopped scoring. Like, the Knicks are the better team far as like a roster, but the Pistons, in my mind, have the coaching advantage far as like rotation, substitution. And now Jalen Duran finally figured out how to play basketball. So I think the little Space Jam creatures gave him his stuff back. And he's starting to look like an NBA player again. So I'm never gonna. My whole thing is a qualitative stat. You never count. You never bet against a man with nothing to lose. Like the Pistons literally have nothing to lose. They're playing with house money. Nobody expects them to beat the Knicks. I I know I'm crazy, dude, but I think they find a way today. I don't know. It could be a blowout, but I think they find a way and squeak by like one or two, like they've been doing.
I was about to say I feel like it's going to be another one of those close games. It
Yeah.
comes down to the end. So that's just another thing for me. I mean that there's why I said like that. I just played it small, just personally.
Yeah.
Because once again, like actually, even if you say that, but as far as the Knicks, I do think they are the better team. But even if tonight, if you think it's a coin flip, but you're getting plus money on actually one side of an actual coin flip, like
Yeah.
I'm gonna, like actually that's what I'm gonna take. But yeah, no, I can definitely see it being one of those. It's going to come right
Yeah.
down to the end, just because that's how their games have actually gone. So
Yep. And for the over, I don't like it at all because even though the totals went up, the pace has went down tremendously. If you guys watch it, it's a lot of half court offense, which is really hard to hit an over if you're doing a lot of half court offense. I
yeah,
think to me the best angle in this game will be the Knicks first half because you still get plus money, and the Knicks usually dominate in the first quarter. So the Pistons are a come from behind type team. They've been doing it all series. So I mean, I think that's a good angle to look at, but I'm personally I got way too many plays, so I trim the Knicks off.
yeah. You, I mean, actually, yeah, like that was the exact same here. Um, do you have any props here?
I do. I have Cade Cunningham under 27 and a half points. Hear me out. I know that's scary, right? It's an elimination game. He's at home. Cade doesn't really score at home that often because of what happened in game two. Now, one thing I will give Thibodeau, TB, that's what I call him. I call him on the phone like, hey, Tibby, let me get a pizza. But I like Thibodeau in that when Cade Cunningham dominated game two with 33 points, he didn't come close to doing that again. The defensive game plan for the Knicks has clearly been to trap, or double K and make somebody else beat you. And the Pistons have role players that are solid, but they're really volatile, right?
I was
That's
just about to
why,
say, just stopping you right there. That's the whole thing with them. Those guys have to make shots, and actually, when those guys hit, and actually, like they actually like especially hit threes.
yeah.
So when those shots are actually falling, yes, the Pistons are like usually gonna win. But like you said, when is that gonna happen though? You just don't know.
And the thing is like between I think the two that have to Schroeder has been the most consistent one, but I think between Tim Hardaway and Malik Beasley, their minutes have been like all over the place, right?
Yeah.
But guess what? Tim Hardaway is the starter and Malik comes off the bench. If Tim Hardaway tends to hit shots, he gets more minutes. When his box score is down, Malik Beasley get more minutes. So it's like it really depends on who's hot that night, which is what I love. I don't care what you did for me yesterday. I care about today. Who's hot today? That's who plays. That's how you should run a team, in my personal opinion. Like it, I don't care if you're an all-star, if you're bricking, stop shooting, give it to somebody else. And if they're hot, let them shoot until they cool off. That's what you do in basketball. So I don't know. The Knicks have trapped Cade Cunningham, and they've made him more of a facilitator. In his last couple games, he's had 16 and a half potential assists. So that's telling me they're getting the ball out of his hands and saying, yo, if somebody else beat us, we lose. But you're also, I don't like stars of teams and their over props because it's so juiced. And this could easily win by the hook. But his last 3 games, he had 24, 25, and 24. Like he's not. And I do have his rebounds over as well. So I think he's more of a rebounds and assist kind of guy. But I'm going to take the assist a real volatile, and I don't like them because they take them back and all that assist correct. I hate it. So I just isolate it to strictly rebounds. And for his rebound prop, his last 4 games, he's had 12, 7, 10, and 8. He's clearly been rebounding the ball. Yeah. He is still a big dude. Like, he's not your average point guard. This is a big dude. This dude's like 6'4", 6'5". Like, yeah. And Brunson, who's usually his matchup or whatever, he's tiny. Like, he has the clear advantage. So, I don't know. Those are my 2 that I really, really like in this game.
Nice. I like that. Guys, let's keep moving. Got the Nuggets and the Clippers. Clippers laying 6 points, total of 212. Joe, I'm going to let you kick this one off.
All right. So, the game plan that I have today, right? This is pure BS, all qualitative, letting you know that now. It's only a half unit play. I think, personally, the Clippers come out hot in the first half because they need this game. It's an elimination game. I doubt they come out flat, right? Yeah. So, in theory, Denver has always been a second half team. Denver's second half team total is at 49 and a half. That is extremely low, especially because this game could go to overtime and it counts. So, give me Denver's team total at 49 and a half for the second half. I love that play. But it's a half unit because we got a lot of volume for today. So
got it. Yeah, man, this is last game I really thought was a Clipper spot. And Denver was just hot, man. I mean, their guys got super hot. And I mean, you can only do but so much. I mean, like when guys are shooting that well.
If you would have told me Jokic would have a triple-double with only 13 points, Jamal Murray would have 43, and Russell Westbrook would have almost as many points as minutes and 23 points in 25 minutes, I would have bet everything against you that it wasn't going to happen. And it did.
I mean, what? Murray hit like 8 threes or something like that?
8 out of 12, 8 out of 14 or something. Something insane. Like he's on a heater. So I did, but Jamal Murray does not score on the road. So I was looking at his prop earlier. He's horrible on the road. The Clippers have this new stadium, and it's geared towards home field advantage or home court advantage. And I'm like, I love fading players that just came off a crazy run like that, right? Because he's hot, he's feeling himself. Now I feel like he's going to be more of a facilitator than scorer. However, this all depends on what the Clippers do defensively. The Clippers rolled out a zone, and Jamal Murray was the answer to that zone. Mm-hmm. And they thought he would cool off, but he didn't. Nope. Jamal Murray is one of those guys when he gets going and he get hot, it's over. Like, he could shoot with the best of them, but he's real volatile. So I think the other two props that I like in this game a lot is James Harden under 35.5 PRAs. I know this is a Clipper spot. I know this looks scary, but guess what? Playoff James is playoff James. He's had that first game where he was dominant this series, and I don't know where the hell he's been. Also, the other thing that plays into my favor is that the refs haven't been giving him his traditional layup fouls. Yeah. So he hasn't been getting his, where he puts the ball under and they slap his hands. I guess Denver and Jokic is like, yo, just let him brick the layup because we'll get the rebound because he's out of control when he does it. And the thing is, he's not getting those very easy three-point plays. Even if you give up the layup, it's not a three-pointer the easy way, right? So I love his under PRAs. I think that the game plan is to stop Kawhi, honestly. So
I was about to say, I think tonight he has a big game. I mean, like, I honestly don't think no matter what they do, I still think he's going to have a big game tonight. But go ahead.
No, that's it. I think that the game plan is stop Kawhi, but they can't. And I also don't count out Norman Powell because he's had one good game, but he hasn't had that explosive Norman Powell game yet, right? So
and tonight would be a great time for it.
Exactly. And Bogdanovich minutes has been going up. The guy from the bench, he can actually score. They found a way to rope him into sets, and they run plays for him now. And James is a facilitator, but an assist is one. James Harden is still a star, and I love taking unders on star props, especially PRAs.
Yep. Guys, as far as this series, I'm sure everybody on here knows, as far as the Clippers, I have them to win. And I still think they do. Tonight, I'm not laying the 6 here, but I am on the Clippers. I'm on the Clippers money line, and I have that tied to something else. And I have that as a pretty big play. With that said, I'm not going to be able to give it out here, but I am going to be able to give y'all something really, really cool, though, and something that I have never done. That is, as far as this month, I'm actually giving you half price, and then if I don't profit, you actually get another month free. I have never done anything like that, but as far as May for me is just normally a really good month. Not sure why. I have a few of those kind of like throughout the actual year, and I'm not sure exactly why, because it's all not the same sport doing well actually every year. So it really doesn't make any sense. But like May for me is just a good time. But anyway, guys, if you're on YouTube, that actually 50% off link is actually is actually attached here. If you're on X, that is actually in a tweet. You can find it there. So definitely take advantage of actually that. But yeah, and actually that's not just like my picks. You like still get everybody's picks. You still get all the UFC and golf and hockey and everything.
There's always somebody on a heater in that Discord. Like, you're not gonna have a week where somebody's not extremely hot, and you will be able to tell. Like, it's not one of those he's hot today, he's hot tomorrow. No, usually you almost can't go wrong with tailing one or two guys in there. So,
well, and that's what some people, I guess, have a hard time with. But that's kind of the point of why we created this. Is one, so I mean, if you like multiple sports, I mean, for usually the price of one person, you're getting everybody. So it's not really meant to tail everybody every single day. And that's what I think some people try to do, but that volume would be so insanely high that your swings are going to be crazy.
yeah.
But no, it's meant to. I mean, yeah, it's meant to either choose the couple sports that either you like want to be betting on, or either just blatantly just follow like whoever's hot. Because actually, just like you said, there's like somebody who is always doing well. So. And actually, like you also said, that is pretty easy to like tell.
I don't think you guys understand the parlays that are hit on a consistent basis. Fleming had a day where he turned somebody in the Discord turned $60 into $6,000.
Yeah,
and I mean, like, that's not a every blue moon. That happens, and I don't want to say once a week, but it happens more than you would think. So,
well, he does. That's the thing. Like his actually units, like he's like up like so like much, and everybody and when people see stuff like that, they automatically think like, okay, he's throwing out 10 unit, 15 unit plays, and he does not. He does small unit plays, but it's a bunch of plus 500s, plus 1,000, that actually plus 10,000 that he actually just like hit. It's stuff like that. So his actually ROI, I need to see.
Oh, it's insane.
What it is.
It has to be at least 80. Like, it's up there.
Yeah,
because if you're only risking like a quarter of a unit and you're winning 5 to 10 times that amount, like, you don't have to hit as many to be profitable, right? So
for sure,
how math works.
But anyway, guys, that was a lot to say. But anyway, yes, this is a great deal. Like I said, we've never done anything actually like this. So if you've ever thought about joining us, now's a great time. So that means to get in, it's literally only going to cost you $19. I mean, that's
pizza money.
I was about to say it's.
Pizza,
I mean,
not even.
I was about to say that's like not even pizza money. So
was delivery. You're at that.
So guys, really hope that actually y'all join us this like month. Chat, is there any games that y'all want us to go over? Are there any baseball games that actually y'all would like us to go over? If there are, go ahead and drop them in the chat, guys. Or as far as anything, today, ask us anything. Just actually ask us anything, and actually we will talk to you.
Talk to us. We'll talk back.
But man, while we are waiting to see if anybody has any questions, let's go ahead and figure out our play of the day. And I truly do not know what we're gonna do here because we're not. I mean, like the Clippers is technically my like only play from actually this like basketball card. So I'm gonna end up going with actually one of your plays. It's just which one.
Okay.
What are the ones I guess that you're liking the most?
So it's between Cade 6.5 rebounds that has a little juice to it.
One, never mind. Yeah, that's the one. That's that was like a play that I knew that you had talked about that I really liked, and I just couldn't remember which one it was. But that was
he's at the top of the card for a reason. He was locked in first.
That was over 6.5 rebounds, right?
Yep. Should be at like minus 120, minus 125-ish. I don't know what the juice is on that one. But I try to stay 130 and under.
Got it. All right, guys. Yeah, let me just check just to make sure it hasn't like
went all the way up.
Gone up something like crazy juice.
If it's over 140, I got something we can replace it with.
You can get a minus 130 at DraftKings. So yeah,
that's not bad.
Yeah, that are still is actually still good.
Yeah.
I like that. If you have like penny, you can actually get it at one actually 22. I just know as far as a lot of our people that watch our show don't actually have access to them, so that's why like I don't normally use their lines. But if you can, that's a good book to be at, and that's a very sharp book.
What's the name of it?
I believe it's just Pinnacle. If you go to it, I think it's Pinnacle dot
AG or something.
No, I think it's
EU.
I think it's EU.
Okay.
But I know that actually is as far as actually Canada, you actually can get it there. I would have to look that up. But yeah, I know as far as up north there that you can grab it. But anyway, all right. Well, now let's get into our parlay of the day. I'm gonna have to look at my card. I'm probably gonna go with a baseball play for this one.
All right. I'm stuck between three props. We didn't talk about Aaron Gordon, 14 points. Let's see.
All right, I'm ready whenever you are.
Let's go with my homie Christian Braun over 5.5 rebounds for plus 120. So real quick,
I can actually get you the over 5.5 at plus 126.
Oh, okay. I'll take it. So just real quick, head to head, his role has clearly changed. One, his minutes have gone up per game. They're running a tighter ship. He is the Russell Westbrook of the starting unit. He's high octane, 100% gas every play. He doesn't care who you are. He will mix it up with you. I just love that kid, man. That dude got a heart. He got a lot of heart. And the last 4 games, he's had 6, 6, 7, and 12. So with that 12 coming off, I do think they try to game plan for him, but it doesn't matter. This dude he's high energy all the time. So I like it.
Love it, man. So the parlay of the day is going to be the Tigers. I did get this as far as actually clients did actually get this at an actual better price, but I still like it. And I still the line I actually still think it's low. So that's what I'm going to go with tonight. I mean, this like could be a trap, but I like have to play it. I have to play it. But yeah, anyway, so you can get the Tigers money line, then Braun over 5.5 rebounds at plus 281. That's going to be our parlay of the day. And play of the day is Cade over 6.5 rebounds. Those are our plays today, guys. As far as remember that actually 50% off code. You can find that. Depends on where actually you're watching this from. It actually will be there. You'll be able to find it. If you can't find it for some reason, just actually let me know. But yeah, man. Joe, do you have anything else here?
Well, I just want to tell you guys, gambling is a roller coaster, right? So you're going to be up, you're going to be down. Manage your units responsibly. Today is an unusual day for me because I do have a large set of volume. But if you look, I've cut my units in half for that reason. So the plays that I like a little bit more is a normal unit. The plays that I really like but don't want to slam, they're a half a unit. So that's how I do it personally. You guys feel free to do whatever you want to do. But yeah, stay positive. Spread love, spread flowers, not violence, and some other cheesy stuff. But
That's right. All right, guys. Well, yeah, we will parts tomorrow. We actually will be having both shows, the one at noon and the one at 5. So we will catch y'all then. Joe, do you want to take us out, man?
My boy DJ Khaled said, "You either win with us or watch us win. Either way, let's fucking win, baby."
Let's fucking win, guys. See ya.